In a major move that has shocked the global fashion and entertainment world, Calvin Klein has officially chosen BTS's Jungkook as the main face for an exclusive international event to be held later this year in New York City. The news was confirmed by Calvin Klein representatives on Friday morning, and in just minutes, Jungkook's name was back at the top of the trends in more than 40 countries, including South Korea, the United States, Japan, Brazil, and France. According to an exclusive source from Calvin Klein's creative team, Jungkook's selection was not only due to his fame as a member of BTS, but also because of his natural charisma, international appeal, and elegant but still edgy image transformation, which is considered very representative of the CK brand's DNA this year. We see Jungkook as more than just a pop icon. Rachel Donovan, Calvin Klein's creative director, said in a limited interview, "It is a symbol of generational change. It brings the courage, creativity, and authenticity we crave." The big event in question will be the launch of Calvin Klein's latest collection, Rebirth 25, which will combine futuristic elements, premium streetwear style, and CK's signature minimalist philosophy. Interestingly, Jungkook will not only appear as the face of a global visual and video campaign, but will also walk the main runway alongside renowned international models, including Kendall Jenner, Kaya Gerber, and Liu Wen. Jungkook's involvement in the event is said to be Calvin Klein's closest collaboration with a K-pop celebrity. A staff member behind the stage said Jungkook was also involved in the selection of the concept, including the idea of lighting, music, and special choreography that will be shown only on the main gala night. "She's not just performing, she's shaping the show with her personal touch," the source said. Since his appointment as Calvin Klein's global ambassador last year, Jungkook's popularity as a fashion icon has skyrocketed. Every outfit she wore in Calvin Klein campaigns always sold out in a matter of minutes. In fact, the tight black jeans she wore in the CK Spring Collection 2024 photo session became the best-selling product in the history of the brand's online sales. Meanwhile, armies around the world welcomed the news with great enthusiasm. The hashtag #JungkookX Calvin Klein returned to the top of Twitter/X global trending, with thousands of comments from fans praising how Jungkook was able to unite the worlds of music and fashion on one incredible stage. Jungkook is not just the face of Calvin Klein. He is a new energy in the fashion industry, wrote a fashion editor of American Vogue. His every move, look, and personal style tell a story. It makes Calvin Klein feel more alive, more global, more human. Not only that, a number of fashion journalists called Jungkook's involvement a smart strategy Calvin Klein to seize the Asian market and the younger generation around the world. A report from the Business of Fashion said that CK's sales in the Southeast Asia region jumped dramatically after the announcement of Jungkook's campaign last year. In the 27-second teaser video just released on Calvin Klein's official account, Jungkook's silhouette appears in the middle of a New York skyscraper. The camera pans to her confident gaze, then moves on to CK's signature denim, leather, and tank top pieces. At the end of the video, the inscription appears, "Rebirth begins with him." Although the exact date has not yet been publicly announced, invitations to the event have already been sent to the ranks of the world's leading celebrities, models, and fashion journalists. The show will be Jungkook's first public appearance on an international runway after BTS entered an individual break due to military service. Fans were wondering, will there be a special message from the other BTS members for Jungkook at the event? Rumors also circulated that Calvin Klein has prepared a capsule collection, JK Limited Edition, specially designed by Korean designers with Jungkook, and will only be released in limited quantities on the day of the launch of the event. If true, this will be the most exclusive collaboration in the brand's history. With an increasingly mature style, an undeniable global superstar aura, and a strong personal relationship with Calvin Klein, Jungkook is truly a symbol of a new era of global fashion. He is no longer just a K-pop idol, but now transformed into a world cultural icon who bridges creative industries across countries and generations. One thing's for sure, the world will be back on him. Under the glare of the runway lights, with fashion cameras from around the world pointing right at this one man. And Jungkook will walk, with sure steps, carrying the name BTS, carrying the love of ARMY, and blending perfectly in the history of Calvin Klein. ***, the news of Jungkook's involvement in Calvin Klein's big show not only shocked the fashion world, but also thrilled millions of his fans. In a matter of hours since the official announcement was released, the entire virtual universe was filled with incredible enthusiasm. Platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, to YouTube are filled with video footage, fashion analysis, to emotional reactions from the ARMY who expressed their pride in seeing the golden magne increasingly shine on the stage of a different world from music, namely the fashion world. What makes this event even more special is how Jungkook is not just treated as an ordinary model. It is involved in the creative process as a whole. Some leaks say that Jungkook even chose the background sound that will be played when he walks on the runway, as well as designing a pair of boots that will be part of Calvin Klein's exclusive Rebirth 25 collection. When a K-pop star is not just worn by a brand, but becomes part of its creation process, it is a major shift in the global collaboration landscape. In addition, in a brief interview given by CK's communications team to the Korean media, they confirmed that Calvin Klein did not want their relationship with Jungkook to be merely commercial. They see him as part of CK's ever-expanding creative family. She has a strong fashion instinct. He knows what looks good, and he knows what makes him feel good. We want the world to know that it's not just about a good-looking face, but about how one's authenticity can become a new fashion force, said one of CK Asia Pacific's top executives. Fans were also touched when it was revealed that Jungkook had made a special request to insert a small message in the event design. He requested that in the decoration of the venue, pieces of words from BTS song lyrics be displayed that talk about loving yourself and the journey of life. Love myself, love yourself. The message, according to the creative team, will perform as a light installation on the ceiling of the event venue, a symbolic tribute to Jungkook's roots and journey as an artist. Furthermore, the relationship between Calvin Klein and Jungkook has evolved into a symbol of equal collaboration between Eastern and Western cultures. If before the fashion world tended to only use the popularity of Asian artists, now they have begun to truly appreciate the cultural contribution, creative vision, and personal values of a figure like Jungkook. It would not be an exaggeration to say that Jungkook became a bridge between two worlds. A bridge that was solid, charismatic, and full of meaning. Thousands of fans have even planned to fly to New York to see this historic moment firsthand. Flight tickets to New York with departures ahead of the event date experienced a surge in bookings from Asian countries.